Hey everyone, it's Eri. Welcome to my channel. If you guys have been subscribed to my channel for a while now, welcome back. I know I've been MIA once again. I just haven't been good at keeping up with YouTube. I've been more on Instagram and more on TikTok. So go ahead and follow me on there. Okay, so I bought this foundation that I've been seeing all over social media, and I also have two of my sister asking me about it, but I have never tried it. So I was kind of curious myself, so I ordered it. For them to be able to find the perfect foundation on their website for you, you have to take a small short quiz. I'm more on the neutral side. I am more in between light and medium, because medium sometimes it's a little bit too dark for me, and then sometimes light is a little bit too light for me. So I'm in between those two shades. My skin type, it has been dried in my T-zone area around my mouth, and then out here it's just normal. It does get oily around here. This is where I usually break out. So they sent it in this little cardboard box, and when my foundation got here, it was already out of the package, which I was kind of disappointed. So you're supposed to receive your foundation in this box. Open it, and there goes your foundation. So the foundation that I got, it's the Woke Up Like This Flawless Base Foundation in the shade 105. This is some really nice packaging. Like, this is real glass, and the cap you just pull off, and it also have a pump, which I know a lot of people will love. Right after, when I add the foundation to my cart, this also popped up, so I decided to add this to the cart as well. So I got mine in the shade number 8. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with a moisturizer, and the moisturizer I'm using today is for Neutrogena. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this brush, just because I feel like my hands is super dirty, even though it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let my moisturizer dry up and sink into my skin before I apply my primer. Okay, so the primer that I'll be using today is from Juno Co. This is their Moonshine Miracle Cream. Okay, so we're just gonna go right in with 2 pumps. Okay, that's 1, and that's 2. Okay. Oh, this foundation, it is not thick at all. I could feel it just applying it to my face. They did mention that you could blend it with a brush or a sponge. Just make sure it's not within your finger. So I'm gonna go in with my Juno Co sponge, and let's see how this do. I'm thinking 2 pumps is not gonna cover my whole face. I don't know if it's gonna blend better with the brush, but let me add more foundation. I feel like this is not working out for me. So I'm gonna go in with my Juno Co brush, the ES13. So you guys already know that I love this brush from them. Yeah, that's not gonna work out as well. Okay, so for one, I think that the foundation shade is a little bit too orange for me, but they also say wait 5 minutes for foundation to set before checking the shade. Okay, so I also noticed that it's not dry, but it's hard to blend. This part around my neck, I don't know if you guys could tell, but it's not blending at all. So I was hoping that this foundation was gonna work out for me, just because when I see the ads and when I see people talking about it, they make it seem like it's gonna work out so well. So far, I don't know what the hype is all about. Like, I'm so sorry if you guys love this foundation, but it's just not working out for me. And I'm using product that I use on the daily whenever I do my makeup. Okay, so I went and added more foundation to the face, just because I felt like the coverage isn't to where I want it to be, and I also want to see if it's really buildable. Okay, so I'm not sure if the foundation isn't working with me because of the product I use under it, or it's because I have dry skin. I don't know what the deal is, but let's go ahead and use the concealer. Okay, so I do notice that once I apply it to the under eyes and where I normally apply my concealer, it's a little bit light, but not too light. To me, I think it's a perfect shade for me. It kind of changes color, so it kind of gets a little bit darker, but nothing crazy. No. It's not blending out. It dried up on me. Okay, so this is feeling almost like the Fenty Beauty Concealer. Like that one dries up on me so fast. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and contour. And I like using this one from Smashbox because it's super easy to blend out. But we are gonna see right now if it's gonna work well with this foundation. I don't know if I'm just tripping out or what. It looks so unblended. It doesn't look as smooth as it usually does. I mean, it still blends nicely with the foundation, but it's not setting nicely with the foundation. So I'm gonna go in and set my under eyes and where I usually set my foundation with this Juno Cold Juno Blur Translucent Powder. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the face and I will be right back. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set the face with this setting spray from Urban Decay. I really love this one because it really helps my foundation to look super smooth and flawless. When I'm done, I like to set it with this. Okay, so when I first applied the foundation, I didn't really like it. It doesn't fit really well with my dry skin. But after I kind of apply like my contour, everything, and just set the foundation with the powder, I didn't really set like my foundation right here because I do have dry skin. But right now, it does look quite decent. It looks flawless as well. But if I look up closely, like I could see like some patches right on the nose, right here and right here. Earlier, my eyes, it got really watery, so I wiped it and the foundation just kind of came off. I don't know if you guys could tell. Maybe if I zoom in or come closer. I'm surprised because I did not like how the foundation was sitting on the skin at all. Like I was mad because my foundation, my makeup wasn't turning out right. Right now, it does look really nice and flawless. The concealer, I think I've tried better one here. So this one is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer. And I really like this one because it's really light on the eyes. And once you blend out, it just go onto the skin smoothly. But the concealer that they sent me, it's okay. I think if you have like oily under eyes, it might work. It's just my eyes, like under my eyes is super dry. The shade of the concealer works great with my skin tone. The only thing is I don't like how it's set under the eyes. I also took some pictures, one with flash and one without flash, just to show you guys. And in my opinion, I think that the foundation, it's really good for pictures because it turned out so nice and flawless on my phone. And honestly, I do edit my picture on Instagram, but with this one, it looks really nice. Usually if I use like a regular foundation, the foundation I usually use, it won't look as flawless. I will have to smooth out my skin just to make it look a little bit more flawless. I do like the foundation after it's set into your skin and everything. It looks super nice and flawless, but while I'm applying it, I don't really like how it looks. It just leaves my skin looking patchy and dry. I think I'm gonna keep trying these with other primers and moisturizer to see how I feel, but part of me already know that I'm gonna send this back just because it's not working well with my under eyes. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys want to see more foundation review, let me know down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.